everyone, and welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for clicking today's video. In today's video, we're checking out how Marine Corps drill instructors are trained. I'm so excited to get into this video today. Obviously drill instructors are really scary and they're trained in a very particular way. So we're gonna get straight into the video. Let me know what you guys think down below. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's get into the video.
These
if I say one,
are Marine Corps drill instructors conducting a pickup of new recruits in boot camp. But before they get there, it all starts here at Drill Instructor School at the Marine Corps Recruit Depot in Parris Island, South Carolina.
Stop overthinking. We've been in this school for too long for you to be messing up these simple things.
Insiders spent 3 days with a class of students in week 6 of their 9-week training.
Drill instructors are the front-facing element of the Marine Corps to those new recruits that are joining the organization. We make it abundantly clear to them that at the end of the day, they're setting the example for the future of the Marine Corps.
You will be turned over to a team of drill instructors who will train you for the next 12 weeks.
A Marine Corps drill instructor is a non-commissioned officer responsible for training recruits from the moment they step on the yellow footprints at boot camp to the moment they officially become Marines 13 weeks later. The base pay for a drill instructor is about $30,000 a year, with opportunities for extra pay.
Do you understand? Fight it! And close interval! Fight it!
This class has 75 students, including 12 females, one of whom ranks as class commander.
Being in this institution where the female rate is low, nothing is just given to you just because you're a female. You have to work 10 times more than probably a male Marine.
What made you decide to become a drill instructor?
It all goes back to boot camp. From recruit training, I told myself I wanted to come back to Parris Island. I wanted to change people's life. I wanted to give back to the Marine Corps and make Marines.
what are we here to do? Make Marines, right? Yes, sir.
Our curriculum is 540 academic training hours packed into 57 training days, about 10 hours of training a day. They come from all walks of life across the Marine Corps. Some of them are very young and junior, beginning their second enlistment, and other ones are more senior and have maybe seen combat. There's a whole breadth of experience, talent, and skill that shows up.
You little scumbag! You will learn.
Movies like Full Metal Jacket have created a perception of Marine Corps drill instructors that the school is trying to change.
I think the general stereotype of what a drill instructor is just this uncompromising, foreboding disciplinarian that lords over a recruit.
Sir, no, sir!
But the stereotype isn't just based on pop culture. The Marine Corps has confronted multiple reports of abusive treatment by drill instructors for years, something the school says it acknowledges and addresses directly with students in its curriculum.
A true drill instructor will have the respect of the recruits.
We all understand these concepts, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can be, stern with them, strict, because we got a job to do here, but at the end of the day, we're here to take care of you.
Can we handle that?
Yes, sir.
My EDI, she was the role model I wanted to follow. I told myself I wanted to be like her.
Yes, sir. So today we're going on an overview of the specific allegations of abuse.
Students review cases of past drill instructors who were found guilty of abusing recruits.
Kick them and force them to drink water until they vomited. You're not going to be that drill instructor. What happened in the past does not have to happen in the future. And you, as future Marine Corps drill instructors, you make the future. Do you understand? Yes, sir. Keep it smooth.
One of the most important responsibilities as a drill instructor is in the name. leading drill.
It's time to perform. The grind don't start once you get out in the rest man. It starts now.
Drill instructors teach recruits how to march in step, perfectly spacing themselves apart and executing precise turns as a group. So in training, they're expected to do everything a recruit is required to do. Inspection! With perfection.
So much discipline, right?
This job is incredibly physical for them. They are on their feet for as much as 14 to 16 hours, and the drill instructor has to have the physicality to develop the recruits throughout the training day.
Even when you think you're tired, you need to keep pushing because you're in front of recruits. If you're tired, don't let it show off because they're looking up to you. You're that role model that they want to emulate in the future.
Left over, right! Ready? Move!
Students don't just train their bodies, they also train their voices.
Steady manual! Noted! Eye drill master! Eye drill master! Eyes! Right! Pose! March!
This is where they get the voices from.
The line as you work.
The voice is the number one tool. We have to have it.
Get beside start profit you.
So on average, you have around 70
he's
to
good.
90 recruits that you are instructing with 3 to 4 drill instructors.
You're not screaming Lee serious.
You make a correction on a recruit, yell it out, and then if that recruit hears, every single recruit hears.
How many paces from track to track? 3 paces, right?
Even the most cordial commands are delivered at a high volume.
Take your time. There's no rush.
I like your first one!
Calm down.
Ready? Move!
They tell us to use our diaphragm, not to use your throat because that's how you get the froggy voice.
We don't want to scream 96. No, that's on you up your mouth too. You're part of Lee series. Lee series. Lee series.
So at night, I drink tea with honey, and sometimes I put lemon, and that actually helps get my voice back the next morning.
I know we scraped the ice into that!
And this tool gets plenty of practice.
That's what. That's what. Ready. Move.
The place where the drill instructor will spend the most time with their recruits is in the squad bay. For this exercise, students are practicing BDR, or Basic Daily Routine Protocols, where recruits prepare for bed after a long day of training. 3 students are chosen to take the role of drill instructor, while the rest of the students act as recruits.
It's like
Half
going
of the
through boot
platoon
camp again.
prepares and cleans their racks, while the other half goes to the head for hygiene protocols.
Toothpaste on the toothbrush. Toothpaste on the toothbrush. Towel on the hook.
They're going to be responsible for the livelihood and the welfare as many as 80 to 90 young adults, many of which don't necessarily understand the tenets of basic hygiene.
You're looking for ingrown toenails, you're looking for blisters, you're looking for cellulitis. There could be a recruit who has a broken toe or who has a sprained ankle and is bruised, but he doesn't want to say anything because he's scared to get dropped in the assignment.
Everyone comes from different places in the world. Some of them never had a big brother or big sister. Some of them never had a good mother or a good father figure. And that's what we really are for the first time. And they look at us like that, and I say everything that we do is set that example.
What are some reasons that Marines do get married? Somebody stand up and come. Sorry, one of the reasons Marines may get married is because they just feel that they're at that level of commitment.
Leadership training in the classroom prepares students for conversations with recruits making the transition into adulthood.
Sometimes Marines get married just to get out of the barracks or just for BAH purposes.
Good, sit down.
There's a lot of important aspects that we teach here besides, drill and physical fitness, but inside we teach a lot of core values.
We don't really have a good way to measure our moral and our mental strength, right? Those characteristics and those fibers that really make up who we are, okay?
The school administers mental health screenings for students and gives them an assessment of their perceived strengths and weaknesses.
It's about being proactive, trying to be able to look at identifying these things earlier.
We overestimate our abilities or we underestimate our abilities.
Inherent to that new role of being a drill instructor and training, drill instructor school, there's some unique stressors that happen regarding that. And we're trying to understand both personally and professionally what we can do to set them up for success.
So what you're telling me now is you have no attention to detail at all.
As the end of training nears, students report to the parade deck for a strict uniform inspection.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 visible IPs right here.
Any mistake, like a strand of fabric hanging off a uniform, known as an IP, is critiqued.
Hey, bro, wait for the ribbon. Aye, Staff Sergeant. Aye, Staff Sergeant. Dirty boss. Aye, Staff Sergeant.
How did that feel?
Aye, Staff Sergeant.
Yeah, because you still don't freaking, you tell me that you have it and you don't.
Aye, Staff Sergeant. Put it on.
Aye, Staff Sergeant.
Even the class commander had issues with her uniform.
Flyaways in the hair. Double crease and chargers. Double crease, double crease.
Aye, Staff Sergeant.
Ready, stop.
The finishing touch for a drill instructor uniform is the campaign cover, which students receive upon graduation from drill instructor school. After graduation, new drill instructors commit to a 3-year tour working with recruits in boot camp.
Receiving special recognition for superior achievement in physical excellence is Sergeant Arambula from 3rd MEF Information Group.
It feels amazing to wear the cover and finally walk across that stage. I want to make sure once I get to my company that I make an impact on every single recruit. That's my main aspiration. I want to show up and give 100% at all times to those recruits and be that example, because I want to lead from the front.
Wow, so it seems like they just do boot camp all over again. I think that would be really hard to go through boot camp, right? Marine boot camp. Spend, I don't know, 4 or 5, 6 years doing your job as a Marine and then coming back to be yelled at again and scrutinized and just told that you're a piece of shit, pretty much. And huge attention to detail. Of course, I'm sure attention to detail is very important in their day-to-day jobs anyway, but being in a boot camp style situation, it's much more kind of under pressure and getting yelled at and a lot of things going on. But you know, they have been through boot camp once before, so they know what it's like and know how to handle it, and they're becoming drill instructors, so obviously they're good enough to go through that again. But I'm honestly just surprised at how similar the environment is going through drill instructor training. I thought it'd be a lot more laid back. Not laid back, but a lot more, or a lot less yelling, and I didn't think it was going to be like Marine boot camp. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't think there was going to be yelling. I didn't think it was going to be like that. I just didn't. I thought it was going to be like, the best way I can explain it is, you know, in high school, in your first year, and the teachers always keep you under really strict rules, right? They always put you under really strict rules. Like, they always tell you off for things and stuff like that. And then when you become a senior, the teachers tend to treat you more like friends, still setting those boundaries, but a lot more respectable in the way that they talk to each other. Do you know what I mean? So I felt like, I thought it was going to be like that. I thought, since they've been in the Marine Corps for 5 or 6 years, I thought they were going to be like the seniors. So when they got to drill instructor school, it would be a lot more senior teacher vibe. You know what I mean? Like, I just didn't think they'd be yelled at and stuff like that. So I found that really interesting, and I really didn't expect that, actually. But big respect for them to going into drill instructor school, because they know what they're in for, obviously, and they know that they have to go through that again. But that's really awesome to hear some of the reasons why people want to go into drill instructor school. You're literally training the future Marines, which is a huge honor, I would imagine. And I have huge respect for those who do choose to go into that. I can't imagine doing it. Their poor voices and they must get so tired. They do it for what, it said $30,000 a year, which is not much for, I'm sure, how many hours they put in, right? But yeah, let me know what you thought about this video. Were you guys surprised as well, or not really? Let me know down below. Thanks guys so much for watching today's video with me. I always appreciate you being here. If you are new here, definitely feel free to subscribe to my channel. Like this video if you did like it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.